And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Owl Network on YouTube as you will watch the Kennesaw State baseball team take on the Presbyterian College Blue Hose. An A-Sun versus Big South matchup here, Game 2. Last night, Kennesaw State got the 13-5 win, and after a very tightly contested first 3 innings, it was 5-4. Kennesaw State exploded for 8 runs. They scored a run in every single inning except for the first inning and the 8th inning. So the Owls were rolling last night. Let's see if the bats can keep rolling. Here's how the Owls will line up defensively. At catcher, you have Tyler Tolvay. Out there, number 11 at first base, you have number 8, Jake Franklin at second base. Looks like you have Jalen Smith. Yes, Jalen Smith at second base. Shortstop, number 2, Tyler Simon. Sorry about that. At third base, number 18, David Chavue. In left field, you have number 42, Garrett Hodges. In center field, you have number 34, Nick Kalina coming out today. And in right field, number 6, Terrence Norman. And on the mound, you have number 28, Jacob McClinsky. And for the season, McClinsky, 1 win, 1 loss, 1 save, and 9.1 innings pitched. He's given up just 3 earned runs, struck out 8, has walked 2. An ERA of 2.89, and stepping into the box for the Blue Hose of Presbyterian College will be Nick Gombarda. Number 15. He'll be playing right field today as we get ready for our first pitch of the afternoon. We'll give you the rest of the Blue Hose lineup in just a second. As that one's fouled off. That's the Blue Hose lineup. Batting second, number 22, Jimmy Marcelli. He'll play third base. Batting third, second baseman, number 23, Jonathan White. At catcher, number 4, Zacchaeus Raspberry. Part of the all-name team, as that one was fouled off as well. And a strikeout to start the game for McClinsky on Gombarda. 3 pitches, 3 strikes. Great way to start for McClinsky here. And that'll bring up Jimmy Marcelli. Marcelli batting .371 on the season. And he hits that one high. And that one is dropped by center fielder Kalina. So PC gets that first runner on of a hit. And up next to bat is Jonathan White. Go for the rest of the lineup real quick. 33, Jeremiah Boyd. Batting after Raspberry in the 5-hole at DH. So he looks at that one for a strike. Your first baseman for the Blue Hose is Andrew Livingston at 34. In left field is number 1, Hunter Grover, batting 7th.
Section playing first base, number 34, Andrew Livingston.
Welcome back here, folks. Sorry for the audio issues. As we see, that's a fly out for Presbyterian, and the Owls scored 2 runs in the first inning. So they continue their hot streak as they did last night. And Hunter Grover will step in, the junior from Somerville, South Carolina. We have 2 outs. McClenskey doing a fine job today. That one's in there for a ball. Those teams, they answered back nicely yesterday. That pitch is never a strike. Answered back with a 2-run home run after the Owls scored 2 runs in the first, so they really need to answer here. That one's popped up. Shabu's going to look like he's going to make a play for it. And that's into the road. PC, you want to go ahead and score? Because scoring, after a while, was not a hot commodity for the Blue Hose yesterday. Clancy 1-2 pitch. Nope, he calls that a strike. That was a 1-2 for the inning for the Owls. So, Owls will go into the bottom of the second, up 2-0. As you're watching the Owl Network on YouTube. Pitch is in for Jalen Smith. He steps into the bag. 0-1. As Jackson looked at a better inning. And first, that one swinging strike. 1-2 for Jalen Smith.
Batting ninth and playing center field, number 34, Nick Colina.
And now 1-1 for Kalina. That one's in there at the knees. Jackson Dean has recovered nicely here. See if we can get a second straight strikeout. And that one's fouled off. 1-2 for Kalina. Looking like he's. See if he can reach on base. Jackson Dean with a pitch. And swinging strike. That's the second straight strikeout. Jackson Dean. And now Tyler Simon will come in. To the bag.
Shortstop, number 2, Tyler Simon.
Simon has been a do-it-all player in his time here at Kennesaw State, making plays on the base paths, hitting-wise, and on defense. Normally hit the short, you're not getting the first. That ball's in there for a strike. Dean can get out of this inning without giving up any runs. He has PC looking pretty good. That one's hit and pulled foul.
Simon was all-conference player preseason. Very high honor for him. He is just a sophomore, so Owl fans, you'll get to see him for a long time coming. 0-2 pitch to Simon. He reaches for that one and hits it foul. Simon's one of those guys, you see the Owls, they like to play a lot of small ball. When he bunts, he can fly around the bases. He's probably stealing if he gets on. 0-2 pitch. And that one's hit to right field and into the glove. So a 1-2 inning for the Blue Hose as we head to the top of the third inning now. Owls still lead 2-0. Blue Hose looking to answer.
There are no errors, no runners left on base. Hey fans, our concession stand accepts all major cards this morning for payment. So make sure to stop by and enjoy. Pitching, number 27, Michael Varga.
And stepping in now is Michael Varga, the catcher. Varga hitting just 111 on the season. If he swings and misses at that one. It's 111 on the season, but he's only had 9 at-bats. 6 strikeouts on those 9 at-bats. He's going to hit this one to Tribute. And a nice scoop up by Franklin to get the out. And that will bring up Luke Matthews to the plate.
Playing shortstop, number 29, Luke Matthews.
Matthews hitting .500 on the year, but only 2 at-bats. He's 1 for 1 with a run scored and an RBI, so he swings and misses of that one. So that's not a bad way to start. See if we can keep it going. And that one's in for a strike. McClinsky is feeling it. Here's the pitch. That one just misses. 1-2. Here's the windup from McClinsky. That one is hit foul. Matthews looking to stay alive here. McClinsky has been dealing tonight. That one's in the dirt. Ball 2. Two-two pitch. That one's hit right to Simon. And he makes the play. It's usually what happens whenever you hit toward Tyler Simon. And we go back to the top of the lineup
Fielder number 15, Nick Gumbarda.
for Nick Gumbarda. As Gumbarda steps in. Struck out earlier today, but yesterday hit a absolute moonshot to right field that tied this game up at 2. He's got power. He has 3 home runs on the year for the Blue Hose as he looks at that one for a ball. Also has 4 doubles and a triple, so this is arguably the best hitter for the Blue Hose. And he looks at another ball, so 3-0 count. I see Jake McClincy's first walk of the game. And we will. Nick Gumbarda reaches his own base safely.
Third baseman number 22, Jimmy Marcelli.
Which brings up Jimmy Marcelli. He's actually, average-wise, coming into the series, the best batter for the Blue Hose. Hitting .381 on the season, on-base percentage of .418. And how this with 2 outs, he's hitting .435. And he hits that one to Tribute. And who gets the out? So, Presbyterian gets a runner on, but can't do anything with him. And the Owls will look to come back up, extend their lead. You're watching the Owl Network on YouTube. And we welcome you back to the Owl Network on YouTube.
Catcher number 11, Tyler Tolve.
As Tyler Tolve comes up to bat. He singled his last time up, so he is batting a perfect 1,000 as a leadoff hitter. I believe it's the first time he has played leadoff today. And that one's in there for a strike. Jackson Dean recovered nicely that last inning, getting 3 straight batters out for the Owls after giving up 4 hits in the first inning and 2 runs. And that one's fouled back, so he's got Tolve down 0-2. So let's see what Dean will do here. Another one fouled off. Once again, fans, we apologize for the audio issues earlier in today's broadcast. That's just the joy of live television. We have a great crew working here. Will Adams in charge. I am Richard Martin of the Owl Network as this one's in here. And they said he did not go. He held up as that one's in for ball 1. One-two pitch here, payoff pitch. And that's a strikeout. So Jackson Dean feeling pretty good now. After that first inning, he has recovered nicely.
Right fielder number 6, Terrence Norman.
And now here comes Terrence Norman. He got walked last time up. That's 7th walk of the season issued to Norman. So he looks at that one in for a strike. He struck out 16 times. He had a little bit of a struggle getting started. But once he got started, it's been fantastic for Mr. Norman. Another preseason all-conference member of the A-Sun team. That one's hit to right field. It's going up, and it's going to just drop in the right fielder's glove, as that's your second out of the inning. And Jake Franklin will come up.
First baseman, number 9, Jake Franklin.
Franklin hitting .344, got a single last time, and scored a run. So, how about this? The Owls today, it's early, but they've been 3 of 5 with 2 outs. So, let's see what the Blue Hose do here. And that's a chopper to first. He'll get the out. So, another quick inning for the Blue Hose as they send the Owls down 1-2-3, and Presbyterian will come out looking to score some runs. And we'll see if they can do that. You are watching the Owl Network here on YouTube. in Stillwell Stadium, where Garrett Hodges will walk in. Once again, sorry for some audio troubles there. May have the best walk-up song on this team. If you come out here to Stillwell Stadium and Garrett Hodges is playing, as he hits that one to right, and that's in there for a single. One, if Garrett Hodges is playing, he's going to keep doing that. He's hitting 306 on the season, gets the second hit of the day. But he's got one of the most entertaining walk-up songs. And the entire dugout claps along to the beat. The fans will too. And it's just a lot of fun. So come on, Stillwell Stadium, see Garrett Hodges. And you'll get to see great things like that as Tribute steps in here. Got a single his last time up, and he's been hitting well today. This year, excuse me, for 3-4. Today, too, 1 for 1 with an RBI. He goes for a bunt as that hits on the ground. Great awareness by Michael Varga. Try to get that play. His mask and hat were off in a hurry. So he was ready to throw the second. Should be known for his defensive prowess as well. Him and Simon, if you get to the left side of the infield, it's going to be tough. You better be quick because you may not get a hit. And they'll check Hodges. Jackson Dean, once again, after starting off rough first inning, get up 2 runs, 4 hits. That was his first hit he'd given up since the first inning to Hodges. So definitely starting to find some comfort here. He's just on his 32nd pitch now. So check Hodges again. Hodges not much of a threat to steal, but this team does like to steal a lot. 5 stolen bases, caught stealing once. So goes for the bunt there, and that's a ball. Once again, small ball. Staple of Mike Sansing coached baseball teams. Goal is to get the runners in scoring position as that one checks again. The goal is to get the runner in scoring position. So that way, well, next guy come up and score him. That one's one. That's going to move the runner over. Tribute gets tagged out, but he does a good job there. As there's only 1 out. Can't ask much more of that one. As Darius Diaz steps into the plate.
Designated hitter number 13, Darius Diaz.
Freshman out of Perth Amboy, New Jersey. Made his way down here to play for the Owls. Hodges on second. Diaz at the dish as that one's in there for a strike. 0 for 1 today with a ground out. Hitting 200 on the year with an RBI. So Diaz just making his 11th plate appearance of the season. As that one's ripped to right field. It looks like he's going to get a second RBI of the season. Here comes Hodges to home. But the throw will not be in time. Diaz will have to settle for a single, but he does the job. And the Owls are now up 3-0 here in the bottom of the 4th inning. He got a hold of that one and just let it go. Great job by Diaz. And Jalen Smith now coming up the bat. Jalen Smith, sometimes he plays second base most of the time, and he's on the right side of the infield. That's a hard place to hit, too, as well. He made a fantastic catch the other week as that one's in there for a ball. Usually makes some fantastic diving catches, so you're going to have to hit hard to get past this infield. As they'll check Diaz at first. Smith hitting .242 on the season. 5 RBIs and a home run. That one's low. Diaz has not attempted to steal a base this season, so we'll have to see if this first one comes tonight. As Smith hits that one to right field and will be caught easily for out number 2. I'll bring up Nick Kalina.
Center fielder number 34, Nick Kalina.
Another freshman coming up, freshman from Dallas, Georgia. And this is what the good thing is about these midweek games. You get to see a lot of freshmen play that may not play later in the season or in other games. But it's great to see Kalina out here playing as this one's thrown in there. Or called strike at the knees. Kalina, 111 on the season. Just not at bats. He struck out looking his last time up. He has drawn 3 walks this season, so on base percentage of 3.33. Now it's in there for a ball. It looks like he can take a walk, keep the inning going. Al's been solid, 2 outs today, 3 of 6 with 2 outs on the day. The Blue Hose 0 for 4 in 2-out situations. Two-one pitch now. Jackson Dean. Three Ks and just 1 walk today, so solid outing. No one just misses. Same pitch as the first one. It looked like it just missed. So 3-1 count for Kalina. He'll look to get on base here and continue the inning. And he swings at that one. That one's fouled off. So we have a full count now. Jackson Dean wants to get out of this inning before any more damage can be done. So I believe Kalina hits one to the outfield. You might see Diaz try to come on home. Diaz going. That one's hit to the outfield, to the wall. Diaz is going to stop at third as a good throw gets in. And runners are on the corners with 2 outs for the Owls. And Tyler Simon up to bat now. Great bit of hitting for the Owls, consistently hitting to right field toward the scoreboard.
Shortstop, Tyler Simon.
Simon 0 for 2 today with a ground out and a fly out. He'll look to get going here. He is just batting 143 in 2-out situations and just 158 in runners in scoring position. So he'll look to get off the snide here. Takes that one for a ball. Jackson Dean throws another pitch. Now it's in for a called strike. Dean just on his 43rd pitch. No action in the Blue Hills bullpen. Wouldn't think there would be for a while. Oh, that one's back. The ball gets away. The play at the plate, not in time. As Varga bobbled that one. And that was Andrew Livingston, who had to make the play and could not make the play. So a run comes home for the Owls. They now lead 4-0 here in the bottom of the 4th inning. They're going to check the runner again. This time they're able to make the catch, make the play. Don't know if the ball Dean just threw the ball short, or what exactly happened there. The ball got away from Livingston. He calls that one for a strike. Regardless, it leads to an Owl run. First error of the ball game for either team. And it's a costly one for the Blue Hose. Throw back. Kalina is a perfect 1-for-1 in stolen bases. And Allen's popped up. Simon looking to keep this going, get some more runs, and Allen's throw back, check the runner again. The Owls scored in every inning except for 2 last night, the first and the 8th. They've already scored in the first and the 4th. They're not scoring the 2nd and 3rd. And that one's popped up the short. And that'll be out number 3. So the Owls are able to stretch home 2 more runs as they now take a 4-0 lead into the top of the 5th inning. You're listening and watching the Owl Network on YouTube. Just 1 hit, 6 strikeouts, 1 walk on 41 pitches. So, see if he can keep it rolling. Andrew Livingston comes up to the plate 0 for 1 today with a 182 average. A fly out his last time up. He's going to hit that one right to Tribute. And over for out number 1. Like I said, folks, you hit to that left side of the infield and it's Tribute and Simon, you're not getting on base much. And that has been the case today for the Blue Hose.
Fielder number 1, Hunter Grover.
And Hunter Grover, number 1, will come in. And that one's in there for a strike. Ball low in the dirt, 1-1. Like I said, Vaklinski has only issued 1 walk today. Grover struck out looking his last time up. That one's going to hit high into the air. Looks like Tribute's going to get it. And he'll just go into the stands. Grover stays alive, hitting it out of play. And he'll look to stay alive here and get something going for Presbyterian. Only 1 hit so far in this game. They've only had one runner reach the scoring position today. 1-2 pitch. That one's in the dirt, 2-2. Grover steps in, and we'll have a 2-2 pitch. And once again, hit to Tribute. And Grover beats it out. Well, I said earlier, if you want to beat out that left side infield, you got to hit hard or run fast. And he ran fast right there. Good job by Grover to get on base. Great hustle on that play.
Catcher, number 27, Michael Varga.
Now have Michael Varga come up. Grounded out his last time up. This is Varga's just 12th at bat of the season. As they'll check the runner. Grover, 1 for 1 on stolen bases this year, so it looks like he will have the call from head coach Elton Pollock to steal base. That one swung and is fouled. The Blue Hose coming into this series were 14 of 20 on stolen bases. So this is a team that has stolen some and looks to run. Good pitch by McClinsky. To put Varga in an 0-2 count. And that was a close play. Good throw by McClinsky. Great play by Franklin. 0-2 for Varga. That ball comes in and he swings and misses. That is strikeout number 7 for McClinsky. He is having a fantastic day on the mound for the Owls.
Shortstop, number 29, Luke Matthews.
Here comes Luke Matthews to the dish. He looks at that one for a ball. Grounded out his last time up. He's 1 for 6 this season, but has an RBI and a run. So if he gets on, he'll be looking to score. And we'll be looking to move Grover over. 1-1 count for Matthews. He's batting .500 with runners on. So the clutch situations he's faced, he has come up pretty big. Check the runner again. One pitch. Matthews will look like lay down a bunt, and that'll go foul. It'll be 1-2. The Blue Hose are 0 for 4 on 2-out chances. The Owls are 4 of 8, and that's mainly the reason why it's a 4-0 game. Whenever they've had people on, they've been able to score them even in clutch situations with 2 outs. So this one's hit. Foul. Matthews staying alive. And Matthews going to hit that one and gets the first hit with 2 outs for the Blue Hose. Grover going to round third. He's going home. And he'll score. Matthews is going. He got hit by the ball, it looked like, but he's in there for a triple. And now the Blue Hose are on the board, trailing 4-1. That was just 2-out hitting, folks. You hit as hard as you can to the outfield. Just don't stop running. And neither of the base runners, Grover or Matthews, stopped running. And Matthews gets in there with a triple. And it looks like that's going to be it for McClinsky, as head coach Mike Sansing will come out, talk to him. There's a top of the orders coming up, Presbyterian. That will be it for McClinsky. He finishes 4 2/3, 3 hits, a run, 1 walk, and 7 strikeouts on 52 pitches. We'll be back with the update on the new pitcher here for Kennesaw State. You're watching the Owl Network on YouTube. On YouTube, it looks like it'll be Jared Ryan taking the bump. 40 Owls, excuse me. As Gombarda steps in, Gombarda had 2-run shot last night that tied this game up, so Ryan will definitely need to see what he can do here, as that one's for a ball. Gombarda got walked his last time up. Ryan 1-1 in 13 innings pitched, 2 saves, 17 strikeouts, 5 walks, and a 1.38 ERA. As Allen misses for ball 2. Gombarda hitting .455 with 2 outs and hitting .333 with runners in scoring position. So dangerous batter right now for the Owls, but he's going to hit that one up toward the sweets in left field, and he's going to miss. The left fielder's going to miss it. The run's going to score, and Gombarda with a RBI double for the Blue Hose, and so all of a sudden they're back in this game down 4-2. Garrett Hodges just missed that ball. I don't know if he just lost if I was going to go a little farther. It was right toward the wall, right toward the door, to the locker room for Kennesaw State. And I don't know if he just lost it, got wary of that location or what, but it leads to a run for the Blue Hose. And now you have another great batter in Jimmy Marcelli coming up for Presbyterian. And that was ruled a hit for the Blue Hose. And Marcelli popped up to the same area. And I just can't get to that one either. That one's going to drop again. And RBI double, and Hodges is down after running into the wall. So back-to-back RBI doubles for the Blue Hose by Gombarda and Marcelli. And the lead is now just 1 for the Owls.
Second baseman, Jonathan White.
And Jonathan White stepping up to the plate. White 0 for 2 today. Hitting .268 on the season now. That's a ball. Marcelli thought about going to third, but ball better of it. Good block by Tolve. Jared Ryan all of a sudden finds himself from being up 4 runs to being only up just 1. As that one misses for a ball. Serrano looks to get out of this jam. As that one's hit the center field. And we'll go right to the glove. So the Owls are able to stop the bleeding, but not before the Blue Hose get 3 runs on the board. We head to the home half of the 5th inning. Owls up 4-3. You're watching the Owl Network on YouTube. Here for the bottom of the 5th inning on the Owl Network on YouTube between Presbyterian College and Kennesaw State. And oh, how the tables have turned. And they're looking at the door in the outfield where the Kennesaw State team runs out of. And it looks like the glass has broken off the door in the outfield. And they're cleaning it up. I don't know if that was because did Hodges run into it or what happened. It looks like the glass just broke. And it looks like the athletic trainer for Kennesaw State is out there kind of cleaning it up. So they're going to play on here. Interesting situation. Almost popped up. Oh, and almost hit the umpire. And if you were at the game last night or watched the game last night, you know, an umpire, first base umpire took a scary shot to a ball. Ball went off his face. That one's fouled, so hopefully the umpire stays safe as well. They have a tough job to do. And it looks like the glass has broken on that door, leading to the Owls' locker room. Stolbe strikes out on 3 pitches to start the inning. Jackson Dean, 4th K of the day.
Right fielder Terrence Norman.
And I'll bring up Terrence Norman. 0 for 1 today with a walk and a run scored. So he has looked. He's been solid today. He flew out to right field his last time up. Now it's going to miss. 2-0. Look to draw a second walk. That was Jackson Dean's only walk of the day so far, was to Terrence Norman. And that one just misses. 3-0. No action in the Presbyterian bullpen. Like I said, it was only the 49th pitch for Dean. That one just gets the corner for a strike. Looks like they're going to let Dean goes as long as possible. Now it's a little more manageable instead of being down 4-0. Now this team is up by 1, so if he can help out in any way, that'd be great as Terrence Norman gets walked. So a walk to start the inning. That leads up to Jake Franklin going up to the plate. Had a single and grounded out his last time up. 1 for 2 today with a run scored. So he'll look to see if he can get Terrence Norman home. So that one's in for a strike. We talked about that 2-out hitting earlier. Presbyterian out the 3 of 8 on 2-out hitting. That one just misses. That was a really good pitch. Just missed for Dean. He thought that one was in there for a strike. A lot of PC faithful here. Came down from Clinton, South Carolina. And that one's hit to right field. And that one is going to just drop into the right fielder's glove. It was a high ball that just kind of dropped right in front of the PC bullpen into the right fielder's glove. And now there's 2 outs.
Left fielder
Gary Hodges coming up to bat. Hodges has hit some out here at Stillwell Stadium. That one just misses for a ball. Hodges has 2 singles today. Against Towson, if you came to that series, you saw any highlights, he had 2 home runs that day. As that one's hit the center. And we'll get in Raspberry's glove. So PC with a quick inning. No runs on the board for the Owls. And the Blue Hose will come out looking to tie it or maybe take the lead here in the 6th inning. You're watching the Owl Network on YouTube. Network for the top of the 6th inning. As a ground screw came out, did their job. That was a great job. This field looks fantastic. That's one of those random life skills I want to have, is to be able to like cut the designs you see on some of these baseball parks. I know the Tampa Bay Rays are famous for their sun ray in center field. The Red Sox have had the Boston logo in center field. At the college level, the Clemson Tigers usually have a tiger paw and the C in center field, so it's a random skill I would like to know how to do. So it's only one thing where I would use it would be on the field as that ball is in for that's a ball, excuse me. To Zacchaeus Raspberry. 0 for 2 today, struck out his last time up. Fouls that one off. It's 1-1. Jared Ryan came in to a not great situation, and it got worse for him. 2 outs, so there's 1 run already scored. 2 more scored with him. As Raspberry swings at that one, or that one may have just been in there. It's 1-2. So Ryan will look to recover here. If he can get this first batter out, that'd be great. And that one misses 2-2. Baseball really is a very mental game. You just got to recover. See if Ryan can do that here. Throws that one just and misses that one, so count runs full. Ryan throws the pitch. That one's fouled off by Raspberry. Zacchaeus Raspberry, like I said, might be a member of the all-name team. It's one of the coolest names you might find in all of baseball. 3-2 pitch. And he strikes him out swinging as Ryan gets his first strikeout of the game. And it looks like that will bring up number 33, Jeremiah Boyd, designated hitter. Freshman out of Harrisburg, North Carolina. 5'10", 240. He has struck out both times today. And first pitch is in there for a strike. Looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero. That one's in the dirt for ball 1. Ron going quickly here. Looks like he's starting to get his groove back. That one's in the dirt again. Ball 2. Next pitch for Ron is also in the dirt. 3 straight pitches in the dirt for Ryan. Jeremiah Boyd will look to get on via a walk. Gets on the start for Blue Hose here in the inning. That one just misses. Good pitch. But it looked like it just missed. Jeremiah Boyd will take a stroll down to first base. First time he's reached base today.
First baseman Andrew Livingston.
Andrew Livingston called the bat. Livingston committed the error that led to a run scored for the Owls back in the bottom of the 4th inning. So look kind of redeem himself at the plate. He's 0 for 2 today, but a fly out and a ground out. That one's fouled off. Livingston does have 4 RBIs this season. Scored 4 runs himself, so. Boyd has scored 2 runs on the year. As that one misses as well for ball 1. Livingston also has a home run on the year, so it looks like he's got some power. That one's just in there for a strike. That might have been a good frame job by the catcher. 1-2 for Livingston. As he hits that to Chabut. And no play at second, but he's going to get the play at first. So nothing else. Livingston moves the runner over. That'll help Hunter Grover out. Grover scored the last time he was up. Grover's got some speed on him. He had a single and scored a run his last time up. Has an on-base percentage now of .417. He's going to pop that one up. Looks like he's going to give him foul territory. Tribute. And he can't find it. Lost that one. Tyler Simon couldn't pick it up either. So Grover and the Blue Hose get new life, get another chance to score a run here. Of course, with daylight savings time, the sun is staying out later, and it is very much welcomed, especially to our cameramen who work outside. If you came or watched the Georgia Tech game a few weeks ago, it was a cold one. And I gotta thank all the cameramen that worked so hard for the Owl Network, because they earned their money that night, to say the least. And that one's in for a strike. So hopefully we'll be getting some baseball weather soon with the sun staying out. Hopefully it'll warm up soon here. Hopefully this rain will go away that we've had seemingly every weekend. As that one's hit, Tribute all bobbles it. And a rare error by Tribute. He's the Blue Hose will have runners on the corners. Hunter Grover now at first. We saw his speed last inning. Second error of the game committed by the Owls. Now coming up is Michael Varga. Struck out his last time up. If Luke Matthews is due up for the Blue Hose, it's toward the bottom of the lineup right now. For the Hose, that one's popped up. And Simon can't find it, but center fielder can. And the Owls get out of a jam. No run scoring for the Blue Hose. And the Owls will look to see if they can extend their lead. We'll be right back here on the Owl Network on YouTube.
David Tribute.
And we're back here, bottom of the sixth. David Tribute stepping in to face Jackson Dean, who will be coming in for his sixth inning of work here for the Blue Hose. Tribute. Sack bunt his last time up. That one just misses for a ball. So the Blue Hose faithful not happy with that missed call. That one's hit and is pulled foul. Let's talk about the weather. Last half inning, the wind has picked up and is moving from right to left. So, any ball gets in the air. So that one's a ball, 2-1. It's a chance it could get out if hit just right, but it's a lot more difficult to hit the left field here at Stillwell Stadium. And that one, good pitch by Dean for the strike. It's his youth day today here. That one misses for a ball. Had the Infant Buddies come out. A lot of kids at the ballpark. Great to see kids here at Stillwell Stadium. Having a great time enjoying the game. 3-2 pitch. That one's fouled off. Stay alive. Tribute has an on-base percentage of .418. And he's thrown 7 walks this season, so. But that works too. Hits it to left field for a single. And a leadoff single for the Owls. Gets them rolling here in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Designated hitter Darius Diaz.
And now bring up Darius Diaz to bat. He might have the second greatest walk-up song on the team. Had an RBI single his last time up. He'll look to do that again. He takes that first pitch for a strike. They'll check the runner. It's 333 with runners in score on base. And that's another good pitch by Dean. Gets in there for another strike, 0-2. Dean looking for his 5th strikeout of the day. But first he'll check the runner. And I mean, do want to check Tribute. He's only stolen 3 bases, but he's doing 100% every time he's stolen a base. So. And as you've seen his defense today, he is quick. That one is going to be fouled off into the stands here at Stillwell Stadium. Still 0-2. Jackson Dean just 63 pitches now. There is some action in the bullpen for the Blue Hose. Looks like number 10, Johnny Cook, warming up. As he gets a strikeout for Dean. And now there's one out. That'll bring up Jalen Smith.
Second baseman, Jalen Smith.
Jalen, of course, a senior from Lithonia, Georgia. It's 0 for 2 today with a strikeout and a fly out. They'll check the runner. Another drop ball by Livingston, so have to watch out for that. That allowed a run to score, and without that run scoring, this game is tied at 3 instead of the Owls having a 1-run lead. And now it's in there for a strike. Jackson Dean, he's had his bad innings, folks. The first inning was rough. His 4th inning was rough. But other than that, he has had a solid outing today. Smith hits that one. Looks to get through. Great play by the shortstop, but he doesn't have a throw. This is a solid piece of hitting there for Smith and some speed. Now you have 2 runners on with Kalina stepping up. Kalina had a single his last time up, so. And that moved the runner to third. Zones for a ball. 1 for 2 today with a strikeout is Nick Kalina. You have Smith, who has stolen the base 75% of the time. He's 3 of 4 on the season. Shabute's 3 for 3. So you got some speed on the base paths if you get one to the outfield. That's a ball. And it looks like Dean and his catcher, Varga, are going to talk about it real quick. Now you see Michael Varga, he's wearing the blue socks, and many of you are probably wondering, what is a blue hose? That's what it is, a blue sock. The team was originally called the Blue Stockings back in the 1900s, and some papers would alternate between the blue stockings and blue hose, and they thought blue hose sounded cooler. So the actual mascot is a Scottish warrior. 2-0 count. That one's in there for a strike. Good pitch. Just think of Braveheart when you think of the blue hose. Are kind of like NJI2s in our conference, the A-Sun, the Highlanders. Basically the mascot they are going for. But blue hose, very unique mascot name. So that ball is hit to short. It looks like a double play chance. 1. Oh, and Galena, they say he beats out the runner, and it looks like Eldon Pollock's going to talk about it. That was a very close play. Good throw by White. And that would change up the situation here. Pollock's going to talk to first base umpire. And basically say he disagrees with the call. So the Owls catch a little break there. They now have runners on the corner with the top of the order coming in, Tyler Simon. Simon 0 for 3 today, unfortunately, with a pair of flyouts and a ground out, and now Varga's going to talk to his pitcher. Back to the Blue Hose name. Scottish Warriors, their mascot, and if you're a KSU football fan, you know the Blue Hose play in the Big South, of course. For all sports, they play football for Kennesaw State. So maybe you've gotten to see the Braveheart-style entrance they have for football games with the Scottish Warrior on top of the rock. It's interesting, to say the least, as a handshake from Coach Pollock. And it looks like Jackson Dean's day is going to be done. 5 2/3, allowed 9 hits, 4 runs, 3 of them earned. 2 walks and 5 strikeouts on 71 pitches. Not a bad day, I believe. Just 2 bad innings that kind of got away from him. And this inning kind of got away from him a little bit. So we'll update you with the new pitcher here on the Owl Network on YouTube. In just a few minutes, let's see if the Owls can get 2 runs or can get a run across here with 2 outs. And welcome back to Stillwell Stadium on the campus of Kennesaw State University, where Johnny Cook will step in. The freshman right-hander out of Somerville, South Carolina. Cook, in 4 appearances, has a 0 ERA, 1-0 record, 1 save.
Shortstop Tyler
3
Simon.
hits, 2 runs, 5 walks, and 8 strikeouts. So Cook will look to get out of a jam with runners on the corners and 2 outs. As they check Kalina at first. Kalina does have 1 stolen base on the season, so he could, theoretically, go steal 1. And that's a great pitch by Cook. If you look through this roster, there's a lot of players from Summerville, South Carolina on this team. Oh, that one gets away again. And Tribute's going to score. And it looks like Kalina's going to go to third. He might go home. And he's going to stop. So for the second time, it looks like some miscommunication between the pitcher and Andrew Livingston leads to another run being scored by the Owls. Livingston lost his glove and kind of like tackled Kalina to get out of the way, a swim move. And another error leads to the Owls getting another run. It's 2 runs that have been scored just like that, folks. Simon will pop that thing up to foul territory. And it looks like it's out of the stadium. You got to take those 2 runs into account. You take those 2 runs off the board, and we have a 3-3 game right now instead of 5-3. And with the latter half of this game coming up, innings 7, 8, and 9, you're starting to sweat a little bit if you're Presbyterian. If you're tied, there's equal amount of pressure on Kennesaw State. 0-2 pitch to Simon. So he watches that one break away for ball 1. Simon 0 for 3 today. He has struggled. And that was close. Close to being a strike. Very good pitch. May have just missed. Just missed the corner, and now we have deuces wild for Tyler Simon. Simon fouls that one off to the stands. Two-two pitch for Tyler Simon. And that one misses. That one breaks. Varga drops it. A good job to find it. There's not a lot of backstop area here at Stillwell Stadium, so if you're going to steal home, it's going to have to be on a very, very wild pitch. 3-2 count for Tyler Simon. Looking to get on base for the first time today. Johnny Cook looking to stop the bleeding. And all Simon. Little check swing hit foul. Toward the bullpen. Simon's got speed. If it's hit to the outfield, he might go for 3 bases. But all he needs is 1. Reaches out, hits that one to the first baseman, who will run over and get the out. So Livingston recovers, gets the out, but not before the damage is done. The Owls get a run on the board, extend the lead to 2. We head to the final 3 innings of the game. You're watching the Owl Network on YouTube. And welcome back to the Stillwell Stadium here on the Owl Network on YouTube as Ryan Mann will come in to pitch for the Owls. Mann in 3 1/3 innings has given up 3 hits, 7 runs, all of them earned, earned 6 walks and 4 strikeouts. An ERA of 18.90. He had a very rough outing against Georgia earlier in the year. Game that was a 10-1 loss for the Owls. So he'll look to recover here as Luke Matthews comes up. Had an RBI double his last time up. And he scored his last time up as well. Part of that big 5th inning that got PC back into this game. So we're here in the top of 7th. Ryan Mann looking to hold off the Blue Hose. That one's in there for a strike. So good first pitch for Ryan Mann. And also defensive change, Alex Carballo in at center field for the Owls. And another strike for Ryan Mann. Ryan Mann looking pretty good to start off. Carballo getting in. That might be helpful with some insurance runs. Carballo known for hitting the long ball. So that one misses for a ball, 1-2. First pitch of a game against Towson, I believe game 2, was over the fence, almost to Waffle House here at Stillwell Stadium. As that one's strike-free swinging, Ryan Mann looking very good to start off this game for him. He sits down Luke Matthews. But now he's got Nick Gumbarda coming up. RBI double his last time up. 1 for 2 today. That ball is hit foul. Like I said, Gumbarda has got some power on him. He leads this team with 3 home runs, including one he hit yesterday that tied this game up. So he is capable of getting PC back in the game by himself. Good pitch by Ryan Mann. Gumbarda just had to look at that one. Oh, 2 pitch from Gumbarda. And down misses for a ball. And Mann gonna throw that one. That one also misses. So we have now 2-2 count on Gumbarda. Two-two pitch just misses. That looked good. Must have just missed the corner on that one. Now the count runs full. Goes Ryan Mann. And that one's in there. Gumbarda fault. It was a walk. No sir, says the umpire. And Ryan Mann gets a second straight strikeout. Hey, if the one corner is not working, just go to the other one.
Third baseman Jimmy Marcelli.
Great job by Ryan Mann as Marcelli steps in. He had an RBI double his last time up. That one's outside for a ball. Marcelli 2 for 3 today. Ooh, that one misses. Trying to get that corner again is Ryan Mann, I believe. Two-0 pitch. Gets in there for a strike. Marcello 2 for 3 today. Been the bright spot on offense for the Blue Hose. That one's in for a strike. Deuces wild for 22. Twos across the board. Let's see if Ryan Mann gets third straight strikeout. He will not on that pitch as Allen's hit foul. And Ryan Mann coming in had a, let's just say, less than stellar ERA. He has lowered that significantly here. And if he can get 3 straight strikeouts, that'll do wonders for his confidence here. Oh, it misses on balance. Now it's 3-2. And Mann's one of those guys, if you ever go on a trip, you ever see this team out together, he's having fun, he's laughing, he's a great kid. So he really needs this for his confidence. That'd be great to see. 3-2 pitch. And he'll issue a walk to Marcelli. So PC gets a runner on with 2 outs. And that's going to bring up Jonathan White to the plate. And White had a really good throw last inning that I thought got the runner out for Kennesaw State, but the umpire said he was safe. That led to the error that had the run score. So White looking for some redemption here. He's 0 for 3 today. 2 flyouts. Or excuse me, fielder's choice. Strikeout and a flyout. So hitting 278 with 2 outs on the season. That one gets in there for a strike. Marcelli has stolen 3 bases this season, has scored 12 runs. So once Marcelli gets on the base paths, he's looking to go, it looks like. And there he will go. And I believe Marcelli's going to get there safely. Good jump on Marcelli. So now it's 2-1 count. That was a ball. So now you got a runner in scoring position for White. But there are 2 outs. So you're going to need to get a hit to get the run in. And Allen's popped up, foul. Looks like it's going to be out of play. White batting .200 with runners in scoring position this season. So Ryan Mann will look to get out of this jam. Get his first strikeout of the game and end this half inning. Deuce is wild. Here comes the pitch. And that one's in the dirt for ball 3. Good block by Tolve. Ryan Mann will come in. Full count. Throw on second. Here comes the pitch. Swings and misses. Ryan Mann is clutch. First strikeout of the day. Sets him down and gets out of the jam. It's time to stretch here at Stillwell Stadium. Your Owls hold a 5-3 lead over Presbyterian as you're watching the Owl Network on YouTube. Back here in Stillwell Stadium on the campus of Kennesaw State University. as here Owls lead the Blue Hose 5-3. As we're here in the bottom of the 7th. They'll look to extend this lead over the Blue Hose. Of course, last night they exploded 13 runs, just 5 so far tonight. So it'll be interesting to see if they can get some offense. And Tyler Tolvay stepping in. And he started off great with a single to start the game, and he has had back-to-back strikeouts. So let's see if Tolvay can get it. Johnny Cook, the pitcher now, came in last inning. There's a run scored off an error as soon as he got in on the field of Livingston at first. But he recovered nicely. That pitch is in there for a strike. Tolvay banked 500 as a leadoff hitter in an inning, so he is dangerous in these situations as that one misses for ball 1. Tolvay's been able to get on base too. 423 on base percentage, has drawn 3 walks in his 22 at bats. So, and that one's hit high to center field. And Zacchaeus Raspberry will make the out. And up next will be Terrence Norman.
Right fielder Terrence Norman.
And fans, you may be wondering, it's kind of late to bring this up, but why is this game on YouTube instead of Facebook? Facebook was down for maintenance when we went to go live, and so that's why this game has been on YouTube. So we apologize for the inconvenience. It took you a while to find the game. We apologize. Just again, the beauty of a live broadcast here. Terrence Norman steps in on a 1-0 count. Good pitch. Might have been a good frame job on Michael Varga. Norman 0 for 1 today. Has been walked twice, however, and scored a run. So Norman has gotten on base today. On base percentage is .422. What a young man here from Kennesaw, Georgia, play at Kennesaw Mountain High School. That ball is down. It's 3-1. Might get his 3rd walk of the day. Norman's known for his hitting. Has a home run and 4 doubles this year and 8 RBIs, 9 runs. So very good hitter is Norman. And they're going to call that one a strike. Umpires like that outside corner today. So Norman will try to draw the walk. Get the runner on for the Owls. 3-2 pitch. That one misses. So Norman, 3rd walk of the day. And man, I know players probably like to get hits, of course. Who doesn't?
First baseman Jake.
But if you can get on, there's nothing wrong with that. Now send Jake Franklin up. Franklin, 1 for 3 today, had a single and a run scored earlier in the game. There's a ground out and flew out his last time up. Good pitch by Cook. Off-speed pitch right there, just got him. Franklin's got a high on-base percentage, .397 as well. 6 walks, 22 hits. That one's going to be, looks like it's going to get into the bullpen. Ooh, that was close. The Owls bullpen is arguing that was fair. But it was very close, very close. I believe it just went foul. Hit right in front of the Owls bullpen, but it looked like. And if that was fair, that's probably a run scored. Or at least moving the run to 3rd. Terrence Norman. Franklin hits it. And it looks like it's going to be a double play opportunity. That ball was kind of bobbled by White. So they get the lead runner. Franklin will get on with the fielder's choice. And Garrett Hodges will step in. This is the guy you do one up. This guy's got a lot of power. Right now, you really want some insurance runs, but he's filed 2 innings. Good pitch in there for a strike. Cook has looked really good. Cook really hasn't had any blazing speed on these pitches, but they have been able to confuse these batters in Kennesaw State. Franklin's going to go. That one's soft little hit and eaten by the third baseman. Livingston can't make the tag. Now this Jimmy Marcelli just couldn't handle that one. And so Hodges will reach. And with David Shabute on, 2 outs.
Third baseman David Shabute.
And it looks like we might have at least a mound visit with Johnny Cook. Presbyterian looking toward the bullpen. There have been some pitchers warming up. This might just be some time to talk, either calm them down or get the new pitcher out there. Can't quite tell who the pitcher is from here. Presbyterian College in the Big South from Clinton, South Carolina. Making the trip down here. They've been in Georgia for a while. Played the Georgia Bulldogs in Athens last weekend. Tough series. Were swept by the Dogs. Actually had a 6-3 lead in the bottom of the 8th in Game 2 and lost the game 7-6, I believe. So it's been a tough stretch for the Blue Hose if they fall to here tonight. Shabute hits that one. That's down. That one's down. Going to send Franklin on home. Franklin's going to get there and score. So Shabute does his job and gets the run and some more insurance for the Owls. They now lead 6-3 here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Raspberry just couldn't make a play on that one. Just oddly hit ball just happened to drop. And Franklin was running all the way. Here comes Darius Diaz up, looking to do more damage.
Designated hitter Darius Diaz.
So Shabute with his 2nd RBI of the day. His 7th of the season. So that one's in there for a strike on Diaz. Diaz reaches for that one. That one's popped up, and it's going to drop. Hodges rounding third, going to score. And Shabute's in there safe at third. And another run crosses the plate. So Darius Diaz reached out, got a hold of it, and it just happened to drop. That gets some cushion for the Owls here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Now leads 7-3. Jalen Smith up the bat. Diaz, that's Diaz's 2nd RBI of the day as well.
Second baseman Jalen Smith.
And his 3rd of the season. Smith single his last time up. Looking for a strike. Owls continue to hit well in 2-out situations, hitting .462 today. And they're hitting .625 with runners in scoring position. So you'll take that if you're Coach Mike Sansing, because that one's outside for a ball. Blue Hose have only had 7 opportunities for runners in scoring position. They're hitting 2 of 7, 286. With 2 outs, Blue Hose hitting 3 of 11, 273. I believe 3 of those hits came all those runs top of the 5th inning. So been rough for them to get any 2-out hits. Bounds up for a ball, and it looks like Diaz is going to steal second. Kind of stopped for a minute. I guess he didn't know where the ball was. The pitcher was going to turn around and get him, hit the slide or not, but he'll still second. That makes it a lot easier to score these runs if you're Jalen Smith. Runners on second, third, 2 outs, 2-1 pitch. Downs in the dirt for a ball. 3-1 now to Jalen Smith. I believe the pitcher warming up. Looks like it's Matt Norton, who is from Ackworth, Georgia, just up the road. It's right-hander. Looks like he's warming up in the pen for the Blue Hose. Smith going to hit that high in the air to left field, and it'll drop. Well, it'll leave 2 stranded, but the Owls get 2 runs across, and they now have a 4-run cushion. 7-3 lead for the Owls as they hit to the 8th inning. You're watching the Owl Network on YouTube. And we're back here on the Owl Network on YouTube. Top of the 8th, and a pitching change for the Owls is now Jared Staples coming in. The right-hander out of Woodstock, Georgia. Has a 2.08 ERA, a 1-0 record, and 8 2/3 innings. He's allowed 11 hits, 3 runs, only 2 of them earned, 2 walks, and 11 Ks. So, 1.63 ERA. Or excuse me, 2.08 ERA.
Center fielder Zacchaeus Raspberry.
As Raspberry will step in. 0-3 today with 2 Ks. Raspberry has fortunately done that a lot. 21 Ks for Raspberry this season and just 20 hits. Raspberry, if he gets a hold of one, he's good. He has 2 home runs, a triple, a double, 8 RBIs, 9 runs. So if he gets a hold of one, he's doing a good job. Strike. Probably your stereotypical quote-unquote power hitter, in which he's going to swing and just try to get it deep. Good pitch there by Staples. This is a younger bullpen for the Owls, and of course, Sansing likes to get them to play a lot in these midweek games. And he has done the 2 innings for every pitcher method you've seen a lot early in the year, so we'll see if that will continue. As Staples gets a strikeout, Raspberry's 3rd of the day. And now bring up to the plate Jeremiah Boyd. Boyd was walked his last time up.
Designated hitter Jeremiah Boyd.
And he got all the way to 3rd base. So, I believe that was on an error. He has 2 strikeouts today. Staples looked to get his 2nd one. That one's in there. Emphatic call by the umpire on that one. 0-1 pitch. And that one's going to be hit to Simon. He's going to have to leg it out as Boyd. Not a great throw, but a great job by Franklin to get that ball in. He gets the out. Simon had to hustle for that ball. And once he did, I think he didn't think he had time to make the throw, but he got the throw in there. Good job by Franklin. Yes. Livingston will step in. Rough day for him. 0 for 3 today. A couple of errors he's been involved in a couple of errors. In fact, all 3 errors. It's a rough day for Livingston today. Let's see if he can get something going here as he hits that one to the outfield, but right to the center fielder. So a 1-2-3 inning for the Owls. And they'll look to add some insurance runs here. And Jared Staples gets out of that inning in just 6 pitches. So we'll be right back here on the Owl Network on YouTube. And we're back here on the Owl Network on YouTube, and a new pitch for the Blue Hose is Matt Norton, the right-hander from just up the road in Ackworth, Georgia, with the Georgia Highlands Community College for St. Presbyterian. In 7 innings pitched this year, he has 1 save, has allowed 5 hits, 2 runs, both of them earned. Has thrown 6 walks and 8 strikeouts. So, 2.57 ERA for Norton. And coming up will be Alex Carballo for the first time today. He came in earlier in the game. Carballo batting .262 on the season. Has 4 home runs, 11 RBIs, 13 runs, and 2 doubles. Also has 4 stolen bases for Carballo. And his first pitch against Towson, game 2, he went yard. So let's see if he can do that. Oh, he swung at the first pitch, but did not leave the yard. That one's hit foul. And the Owls, of course, want some insurance runs here. They're up 4. They, of course, you always want some more in these late innings. But this game is very special if they can hold on to win this one. The 0-1 pitch is in there for a strike. Now, Mike Sansing, as many of you know, has been at Kennesaw State for 28 years. He has over 1,200 wins in his career. As the 0-2 pitch will come here from Norton. Just missed for a ball. Over 1,200 wins over his career, but he has won exactly 999 games while at Kennesaw State coming into tonight. So if the Owls can hold on here, as Norton will throw. There's a ball in the dirt, 2-2. Owls hold on. Coach Sansing will get his 1,000th win at Kennesaw State. Like I said, he has over 1,200 wins in his career, but this will be his 1,000th at Kennesaw State. As Carballo hits that one, foul. And just think of all Coach Sansing has done. I mean, he has been here through it all, really, for the Owls baseball team. Of course, the 1994 NAIA National Championship, 1996 Division II National Championship, and just their second year of D2 play. And, of course, the 2014 Region Championship in Tallahassee, Florida. It's Carballo call time. So much has been going. Of course, if you ever get a chance to meet Mike Sansing, he is one of the nicest people you'll ever meet. So a great honor would be if they can hold on to this 4-run lead. Carballo hits that one high in the air. He's got some room, but it's going to go right into the Owls bullpen. Sansing, I don't think Coach Sansing's done anytime soon. I think he wants to see, as many of you know, there will be updates to Stillwell Stadium coming soon. The first update was this new fencing that's around that looks really, really nice. I remember when they put this up. As Carballo gets ready for 2-2 pitch. Hits that one. Chopper a second. And the easy play is made. 1 out. Tyler Simon stepping in. Looking to get a hit today.
Shortstop Tyler Simon.
Not a great day for Simon. 0 for 4 last time he grounded out. Of course, if you know there's new updates coming to Stillwell Stadium, more seating. It's more of a modern update to Stillwell Stadium, and it's going to look very, very nice. So, that ball is in there for a strike. Yeah, Coach Sansing, I believe he said in his 1,000 win video a few years ago, he was here when they had like bales of hay, is what he said, to sit on. There wasn't really much here. And just see what it's built up to as that ball's fouled off. And just what he's built this program into. You know, an A-Sun powerhouse every year. A team that is competing for the A-Sun title almost every year. Simon hits that one, takes a weird hop off the mound, but goes right to the shortstop. Good stretch by Livingston to get the out, 2 outs. So Mike Sansing, many people say Mike Sansing is KSU Owls baseball. And really he's done a fantastic job just getting this team up to the stats they are from NAIA to D2 to D1. Fantastic job. Tyler Tolbe stepping in now. 1 for 4. A fly out his last time up. He watches that one go by. Or ball. Of course, Matt Norton, he's got some family here, being just from up the road in Ackworth, Georgia. Silence for a ball. Always good to see people's parents come out to the games, support them, especially with these away games, too. There's some parents who they travel. They may not be from anywhere near where they're playing. They travel to all the games. So good support today by the Blue Hose. Silence in there. Good pitch by Norton. Because Blue Hose from Clinton, South Carolina. Just about an hour and a half down the road from where I'm from, Gaffney, South Carolina. So I know the Blue Hose very well. That one's hit the center. Raspberry makes a very nice diving catch to end the inning. So the Owls can't add any runs, but they'll look to close it out and get this win, a signature win over Presbyterian and the sweep. So let's check it out. Tune in. Stay locked in. We head to the 9th inning. Owls lead 7-3. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, top of the 9th inning between the Blue Hose and the Owls. As a signature win could be coming for the Owls. Could be Mike Sansing's 1,000th win at Kennesaw State. He has over 1,200 wins for his career, but this will be win 1,000 at Kennesaw State. Truly great feat for Coach Sansing as the pitch is in to Hunter Grover. Reached base on an error his last time up. 1 for 3 on the day. Had a single earlier that scored off that. And that 5th inning, I got Presbyterian back in the game. That one misses for a ball by Staples. Grover's got some speed, hitting .444 for a leadoff hitter as well. So that one's going to hit high to center field, and Carballo is just going to settle in there and get the easy out. And it looks like we have a pinch hitter. And it's going to be number 7, a freshman from Gaffney, South Carolina. My hometown, Ashby Smith will step in. Smith will look at a ball on this first pitch. Ashby Smith. He awaits pitch number 2. That's for a ball. Batting .211 on the season. 1 RBI, a triple, a double, 8 hits. So that's another strike. Does have 11 strikeouts, however, towards Smith here in his freshman season for the Blue Hose. 2-1 pitch from Staples. In the dirt. Smith has an on-base percentage of .268. So at this point, if you're the Blue Hose, you're just trying to get back in it. You're only down 4 runs, so there you have your chances with 1 out. 3-1 pitch. Swing and miss. Good pitch by Staples. Blue Hose have their shot, but Smith goes down here. 2 outs going to be a lot harder. 3-2 pitch to Smith. That one's popped up, and it's going to be fouled out of play. Only down 4 runs on the Blue Hose, like I said, but 1 out already. It starts to get tougher and tougher. Smith hits another one foul. Franklin might have a chance for this one. And can't get it as it goes off the top of the Blue Hose dugout. Smith staying alive here. Looking to at least get on base and get something going for Presbyterian. 3-2 pitch. And another one. He is battling up there. It's Ashby Smith. Smith reaches for that one, but stays alive. He's been fighting. This is the most pitches in an at-bat Staples has had to throw today. And swing and misses. Down goes Ashby Smith. Jared Staples with his 2nd K of the day, and now the Owls are just 1 out away from completing history. The 1,000th win for Mike Sansing at Kennesaw State. Looks like we have a pinch hitter again, too.
Number
24, Graham Mitchell, right-hander from Greenville, South Carolina. Batting .220 on the season. And that's a strike. With 2 outs, he's hitting .304, so he can get on base. He's going to hit that one to right, and that's the ball game. And Mike Sansing has won his 1,000th game at Kennesaw State. with the 7-3 win over Presbyterian.
Join us in congratulating head coach Mike Sansing on his 1,000th win here at Kennesaw State. Great job, Mike.
Mike Sansing, 1,000 wins at Kennesaw State as they knock off the Blue Hosts 7-3 for the sweep. Back at home this Friday as they take on the UMass Minutemen. 4 o'clock this Friday starts the series. Once again, final score, Owls 7, Blue Hosts 3. And congrats to Mike Sansing as he gets his 1,000th win at KSU. Once again, thank you for watching, and go Owls.